Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I am doing the Crayola Marker challenge. I found these markers on sale in my local supermarket because at the moment it's currently back to school season in the UK, so all of the supermarkets have a big section on back to school supplies and kind of kids art supplies. So I thought I would buy them because I've always wanted a good set of water-based markers, and I know that Crayola are a very good brand for this kind of thing. So I decided to break down these water-based markers with some water because that's how water-based markers work. You can do this and you get some really cool effects, and it also means that the colouring isn't so streaky. So for example, the background blue is a lot smoother, although I did try and make it look a little bit watery because it's meant to be water, if that makes sense. And I didn't want to use all the colours just for the sake of using all the colours, because I know some people do that as a challenge. They use all of the markers in one picture, and I might do that one day because that does look like a really cool challenge, but I wanted to concentrate on the art rather than using all the markers. So I only used the blues and the purples and pinks because I wanted to do a purpley pink jellyfish in the water. And yeah, I did struggle a little bit at first because I'm not very patient when it comes to watercolour, so I don't always let it dry fully. So I started doing the jellyfish before the water in the background water had fully dried, and this meant that the outline of the jellyfish bled a little bit into the water. And although this did look quite cool and it is quite a good effect, I did end up fixing it later because I wanted it to be a bit smoother. But yeah, if you're wanting to layer up your picture when you're using watercolour or water-based markers in this way, you do have to be patient and let each layer dry fully. And you can do this by using a hairdryer to speed up the process. I think I did this a couple of times. Not any footage of it, but I definitely did this because I wanted to get on with the picture, but it wasn't quite dry. So I had a lot of fun with this challenge. I really enjoyed using the markers in this way. I think they work really well and they're really vibrant, and I was really impressed with how vibrant they are. And yeah, you can see now that I've zoomed in with the camera, you can see what I mean about the edge of the jellyfish. It kind of blends into the water a little bit, and it's not as crisp as I wanted it to be. So here I am trying to fix that with some of the darker colours around the bottom of the jellyfish. And I do really like how this jellyfish turned out. I think there is quite a lot of movement in it, which is what I was going for because they have a really funky way of moving. I don't really know how to describe the movement of a jellyfish, but yeah, they have a distinct way of moving, and I think it kind of looks like that in this picture. I'm not really describing this very well, but I hope you get what I mean. So once I had layered up the layers of the jellyfish and the background a bit more, I added in some white acrylic to add some of the shine and to get back some of the white of the paper, because I'm not always very good at leaving the white of the paper. When you're using watercolours, it's always better to use the white of the paper rather than build up on top. But I did try and blend in some of the white acrylic a little bit with the pens, although that did ruin a couple of the nibs a little bit, so I wouldn't recommend doing that. But yeah, you've got to try it. You don't know until you try something. So here I am trying to blend in the white of the acrylic with the water-based marker, and yeah, it did come off the acrylic that got on the nib, but I just had to scribble it on the edge of the masking tape. And I am using watercolour paper, by the way. I think it's Daler Rowney watercolour paper, and it's the cold press, so it's the really textured, because I knew that I would be using a lot of water in this picture and I wanted some paper that could take a lot of water. So here I am adding the tentacles to the jellyfish. I did this last because I wanted them to be crisp, and yeah, they did have to go over the white acrylic, and again this did get onto the nib of the dark pink marker, but I think I managed to get it off. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend mixing the water-based marker with acrylic for future reference. So I am definitely going to use these markers again because I really enjoyed using them and I love how vibrant they are, and I think I'm going to use them in my next tips for using bullet nib markers. And if you haven't seen that playlist, then I will leave a card in the top corner, so go and check that out. But yeah, I am going to use them in my next tips for bullet nib markers video. I've got a really good video planned for that, and that might even be the next video on this channel. So if you are new to my channel, hello, my name is Katie. I make art videos, as is obvious by the art that I am making here in this video. But yeah, anyway, if you're new, welcome. I make lots of challenge videos, speed paints, advice, all that kind of thing. And I do have my own little mouse character called Charlie McNeil, and he appears a lot on this channel. He's not in this video, but he is in a few more, so go and have a little look and see if you can find who he is. I'm not going to tell you who he is, so you have to go and watch some videos to find out who he is. But yeah, do feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos, because YouTube messes around with the algorithm sometimes and doesn't put new videos in people's sub boxes. So do hit the notification bell, and if you like this video, you know, emotionally, do leave it a like down below, as that does really help me out. So let me know in the comments below whether you use Crayola markers and how you use them, whether you've broken them down with water like I have, or you have other techniques for them. Let me know in the comments below, and let me know how you think I did. I think I did okay. I do really like how this piece turned out, especially more towards the end. It did take a while to build up the layers, and I do like the movement in the jellyfish, but I think I probably could have been a bit braver with the contrast, and I probably could have added some different hues in as well, because I only had the blues, pinks and purples. I probably could have added a slight hint of green here and there. That would have probably made the jellyfish pop out a little bit more, but I think I did okay, and I'm definitely going to use them again to do this technique, because I think they work really well with water, and because they are washable markers, so they do work really well with water. I actually want to test how washable they are. I kind of have this temptation to get a cheap white t-shirt from Primark and just draw all over them with these markers and put them in the washing machine just to test how washable they are. I might do that. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see that video, because I am quite tempted to do that. But yeah, definitely going to use these markers again. They're going to go into my art supplies. So I don't really have a lot more to say, so I am just going to leave you now with some music as I finish this off, and do look forward to the peeling of the masking tape at the end of the video. Oh, I am using my white gel pen as well, just to add some extra little highlights. I don't really know why I did this rather than just use the acrylic. I know I had a reason, but I can't really remember it. Maybe because it's a little bit more opaque than the acrylic that I have. Maybe that's why. But yeah, do look forward to the masking tape peeling at the end. I know some people like that, so I left that footage in. And yeah, I'll see you at the end of the video. So just as I finish off peeling away the masking tape to reveal the nice clean edge, and so satisfying to watch it back. But yeah, just as I'm doing that, I will just say that if you have any questions that you'd like to ask me, do leave them in the comments below, or the comments of any other videos, because I am planning on doing a question and answer video when I hit 500 subscribers. So yeah, if there's anything you want to know, I will try and answer them. So yeah, we're coming to the end of the video now, and wow, this is quite a lot of footage of me peeling off the masking tape. Maybe I should have sped it up a little bit more. But anyway, yeah, it's nearly over now. We're nearly getting to the final result. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. There we go, there's the last bit of masking tape. So here is the final result. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next Thursday. And here is a nice little close-up of all of the different textures. So yeah, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you next Thursday. Bye for now.